a 30-inch Grapevine. It is for a customer. All right, so I went ahead and I pre-made my bow, and I'm a little happy with it, okay? And what we're going to do, let me kind of shake it. I kind of shake my bow because I had it all curled up. And we're going to put it about right here. But before I do that, we're going to utilize a technique that is very simple. And all of you can do it. It's very easy. Now, I am going to be using what I cut in half. It is a 6-foot, it was a 6-foot garland, okay? It's a magnolia leaf garland that I have. And we are going to attach it to this wreath right here. Now, let me explain something. Yes, you're going to see some of the brown leaves. Oh, let's go do it this way. Let's see if this one's going to look better. Here, I have 2 of them because I cut it in half. And I kind of trimmed it down. And I'm going to see which one I like better. All right, this is going on the bottom. And this is going on the top, okay? So, let's go ahead and stick this in right here. And we're going to look for about the center here. Or a little bit higher than the center. About right here. And we are going to do it this way. Now, I'm just going to glue this part right here to the bottom. Now, you're going to see some of the brown in the leaves, okay? That you will see. And the reason you'll see the brown in the leaves is because if you go outside and you look at a magnolia tree or whatever, you're going to see that okay. All right, you're going to see that you're going to see the brown part of the leaves. Now, this is very important, y'all. I use bond wire. Now, I did get this bond wire at Sims, okay? And we'll cut it. But before we do that, I'm going to use some hot glue. And I'm going to stick this into the grapevine. Now, you don't want your glue extremely hot. Y'all notice that I did put some brown paper on my mat. If you have a cutting mat, y'all, you do not want to ruin your cutting mat, okay? So I put brown paper down. It's just brown craft paper. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bond wire and I'm going to attach it in different places and the grapevine itself. Now, one of the tools I use to do this, now when I'm pulling this bond wire through the grapevine itself, is just a plastic weaving needle, okay? Now, you can get them on Amazon, but I do have a clubby, and her name is Dawn, and Dawn does sell them in her shop, and I think you get like 3 to a pack, and they're very cheap, y'all. And her website is Wreaths by Dawn, okay? Alrighty, so we're going to get this bond wire in here, and I'm just going to attach it right here. So I'm not going to be using that much glue in here, and one of the reasons, especially in the summer here in the South, you're going to get, with the moisture and the heat, you're going to get expansion, okay? And what happens with that is it can loosen the glue up, all right? So a lot of times I like to double secure mine with bond wire. Now, when you get the bond wire, now I don't know who sells it. I do know I did get it through my wholesaler, Sims. And it's called, oh, it's by Oasis, and it's called, naturally, they put the price right over on the number. It's called Bind, not Bond, Bind Water, Bind, and it's by Oasis. Okay. And it's really nice to have because it's so fine. It is a wire. It's very flexible. And what I like with Grapevines, guess what? You can't see it because it's the same color as the Grapevine. And all I do is twist it and keep twisting it so that it binds together more or less. And then I just cut. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Let me twist this around. I'm not, oh, all my flowers are in the way. A little, okay, there you go. Okay. I have 2 herniated discs. Either herniated or bulging. I don't know. One's herniated, I think, and the other one's bulging. So they're going to have to fix it, and all that does is make my trigeminal nerve go crazy, and I keep a headache. All right, there you go. And we're going to spread these leaves out. They're very flexible. I do have extra leaves, y'all. So, which I will be placing in the wreath as well. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and let's attach this one to the top portion right here. And once again, we're going to use the glue. All right, let me give you, I think this is the number. You do need a wholesale license with Sims. Okay, so, but maybe you can find it. I think right now in my area, Hobby Lobby is having their sale on greenery and garlands and floral. So you may be able to find one there, okay? Now this is a 6-footer, so this is quite large. All right, let's go ahead and tie this one in. I went ahead and I glued it some. I'm just going to twist it and get it in here. Let's see if I can raise this camera just a hair. Let me loosen it just a little bit. I got it so tight I can't do anything. Okay, that's all right. We got it. As long as you can see most of it, okay, where I'm working. All that matters, so y'all can see. So if you notice, there's not much glue yet, and I'm going to tack it down in about 3 places, y'all. 3 places. Right here. And watch how I do it. You see this big cross thing that kind of keeps it all together? I'm just going to slide this bond wire right underneath it. If I can find it. Oh, and let me tell you something. I don't really snip and clip my wreaths that much. I will bring it outside and I'll sort of bang it on the pavement to get any loose stuff that might be in it that won't be messy on the customer's porch or wherever they're hanging it. Now, I will tell you this. This is a dual wreath, and I'm having to make 2 of them for a customer. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to put a sign on it or not, but I do have room enough for a sign if I choose to do so. So, I'm just not sure if I'm going to do it yet. It all depends how pretty this comes out. With or without a sign. We're going to see. Okay? How is this? Y'all, I always wear an apron. I love my aprons when I work, especially the reason I wear an apron, of course, naturally, I tend to want to get glue everywhere. I am a mess, y'all. And another reason I wear it, I don't want to ruin my clothes. And y'all, sometimes I don't have very nice clothes on, and it kind of covers it up. So I wear very casual clothes when I'm working. And so therefore I hide it a little bit. Like this basically is like a pair of sweats and a light sweatshirt. And guess where I got it? It's at Amazon. I love it. It's comfortable. It's got 2 little pockets in the front. And it's just kind of lounging around, okay? And that's what I like about it. Now, let me show you what I do have here. Now, we have this like so. Let me turn it around. Just like this. And I'm going to show you where I'm going to put the bow, but I'm not going to put the bow yet because I got a lot of stuff that's kind of weepy, okay, that's going to go on. But the bow is going to go about right here, okay? But I want to get my florals in. And y'all, I fell in love with this. Wait till you see this. This, I don't know what it's called. Look at this. It's a very weepy, I call it weepy, a very weepy bush. And we are going to shove that in here. Just like so. And we are going to weep it around. How's that? Look how pretty this is. Wait, I think I got to come up a little bit more. Yes. All right. Isn't this pretty? I just fell in love with it. And I did get this from Hobby Lobby. And I think this is the number on it. I don't even know what it's called. It's called Floral, y'all. And it's SS17-37, okay? SS17-37. And y'all, I just love it. Let me put some stuff on here, some glue. Start off with that. And that, y'all, if any of y'all use a glue pot, let me just tell you something. You know, people say, oh, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, I turn my glue pot off. Y'all, I don't just turn my glue pot off. I unplug it, okay? And I just want to make sure that this glue pot is off. So every time I use my glue pot, y'all, I turn this little booger off. I just don't want to run the risk of it staying on because it's in my shop, and Lord knows next to my shop is my little warehouse, and I definitely do not want a glue pot to cause a fire. So, and the same with my hot glue gun. Now, my hot glue gun is battery operated, but if you do have, a lot of you use the Sure Bonder, and it's got the cord on it. The same thing, y'all. Don't think you're turning it off. Go ahead and unplug it just to make sure that better be safe than sorry. Once again, I'm just going to be twisting a little bond wire around some of the stems around here. And you can't really see them, y'all. I mean, it's really nice. Make sure it's all untwisted. And you want the wind to kind of catch this, y'all. You want it nice and airy and pretty, okay? You don't want everything so structured. You know, I don't know. I like it whispery. Okie doke. There you go. And I just have it tied down a little bit in different little places so that okie dokie. There you go. All right, now I've got the same. Now this is one stem, y'all. This is just one stem I'm using here. Let me find the other piece. It's right here. Just like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it around here. Let me see where I'm going to put it. Oh, I can come up a little bit more. Yes, right there. Now I'm going to have, just remember, I still have flowers to put in here. I still have my bow to attach to it. Okie dokie. Let's put her in here. Yes, just like so. This in. Attach just one piece of this because I want it to be airy. Bring it through just one part of the grapevine. There you go. Don't have to tie everything down. Just tie a few little pieces down. And I'll come around at the very top as well, just to make sure that in case that glue should expand. Now, if your leaves fall off, you can go back and you can put them back on. Don't get, as my mother would say, your liver in a quiver. How's that? Okay. And we're going to come through. Let's see if I can get this leaf to come out like this. Bring this bond wire through here. Let me get my little bigger piece of bond wire. And I'll weave it through. That's why it's called a weaving needle. And I'm sure y'all have seen it. This is just a, you know, years ago, people used it to knit and crochet and all of that. Okay, there you go. Got it. See how easy it is? And it just pulls right through. Now watch. All I'm going to do is twist it and tie it off. And make sure that this is in here nice and well. Or nice and good. Whichever one is the proper English. Nice and good. Okay. Or in here well. Okay. Okay. Now we've got this. Now we're going to start on the magnolias. Okay. Now I went ahead. Now the magnolia bush I did get from Sam's Pottery. And let me give you the number off of it. The number for Sims is C as in Charlie, S as in Sam, 3102S. And that is the SKU for the magnolias. All righty. Now, we are going to see where we're going to start putting the magnolias. I don't need that long a stem on the magnolia, so I'm going to cut it. And we are going to start about right here. And we're going to start placing the magnolias. Now, I'm not going to go through and tie every one of these right now, but I will go through later and tie them in. Once again, it's due to the glue expansion, and I just want to make sure that they're in properly. All right, let me go ahead. I think I have some pre-cut, and they're falling all over the place. So what we'll do is I'll go in and I'll cut another bush. Okay. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go around like so. I'm going to go in and out, okay? In and out with the magnolias, just like that. I centered this sort of because it's at the end. Y'all, I think grapevines are probably my favorite wreath to make, okay? I just think that they're very natural and graceful and just fantastic. I love grapevines. And that's all we're going to do. I'm going to kind of go in. And if you notice, I'm going in and I'm just kind of in and out towards the inside of the wreath. And then we'll go to the outside right here. Just like so. Now, if anyone is interested in a wreath, I will be more than happy to make you one. I do custom orders. And you can contact me through iMessage, Creative Design by JL. And you can contact me if you have something that you're interested in, would love to have made. Your colors, your specific colors you prefer. We can FaceTime, and I will be more than happy to accommodate you. Now, y'all, I'm going to save these. I'm not going to sling these. You never know when you need... Okay, just remember, you've got a bow coming here, okay? So, we're going to go in on this one. Right here. Okie doke. Right about here. Yeah, this is kind of loose here, so I do know that I will have to come in and definitely go and, what do you call that? Bind wire it. Oh, I gotta bring this leaf up. It's flattened out. I can't stand it when my leaves are flat. There you go. How's that? A little bit better, huh? Okay, bend that up like so. Okay. When I tell you she is just fantastic. Is Lori with Hardworking Mom. Let me tell you, y'all, that woman is very special. And she really has taught me a lot. And I got to give my kudos to a good friend that got me started in this mess. And believe it or not, I was trolling on Facebook, as we call it. And lo and behold, I came across Brenda with Busy Bees. And that's how I got started really making wreaths. I've made wreaths just about for me and my daughter and that. And, but that's how I got hooked on it, y'all. Big time. Okay. Now, I don't know. I think I'm just going to go in and put some glue in. I just don't like this bare spot here. I'll bond wire this in. Okay, now this is where I need y'all's input. Big time, okay? Let me get some input, if you don't mind. Here you go. Let me kind of show you what I have. I think this is beautiful. I have some of this, which I can add. But I've got this airy stuff already. So I'm not sure if I want to go with this. But I do have these magnolias here. Let me show you. And I thought that these were kind of pretty. And they're sort of a green. Nope, don't like it. Changed my mind. Let's see. What about this? You think I need this in it? All right, what do y'all think? We can go with some of this right here. in here, or we can leave it as it is. I need your input, gang. I do love, I don't know if I have any more of this. So I just think maybe this. I think we ought to kind of maybe spot this throughout. Let's see. Let's kind of just put it in and see. Like here. Well, I keep wanting to shove this one in, and I only see one of these. All right. Let me see. See. I'm going to stick them in. I'm not going to glue them yet. I'm just going to kind of stick these in. Y'all tell me yay or nay, okay? That's what I want from you. Yes or no on these? I need your input. Yes or no? You know, I kind of like them. I have to admit, I like them. I think I'm going to go with it. Yep, we're going with it. Okay. Right here, we're going to go with that right there. And please tell me I have another one. I got to move my cart, y'all. Yep. I have this one. I have a bunch over here. I just have to find it. Okay. I think I want to end up with it right here. And we'll stick this one. Let's cut this. And let's kind of go right here. How's that? Okay. What do you think? I'm not going to glue those in yet. I'm going to wait. Now, let's go ahead with this. And what I did is I made the bow, like so. I'm going to put the bow on, and then I will, let me take this out, and this is why, because I knew I had to put my bow in. All right, let me stick this through and get this bow in. I don't want this to get lost, these whimsies. Okay. Bring it on through the wreath. Got my zip tie. We're going to work on it and bring it through. Alrighty. I'm going to kind of raise you up so you can see. I'm looking for that end of that zip tie. Right there. Okay, let's see if I got it positioned right. Before I zip it in. Nope, I didn't. Okay. There you go. Alrighty. Come on, Johnny Lynn. Alright, there you go. Oh, this is so pretty. And we'll zip tie this in. Like that zipper sound. Okey-doke. Just like so. Alrighty, now let me kind of raise this up. I'm going to put it over here on my thing right here. Alright, I'm going to raise my camera up so that you can see. I can get it on my hook. Okay, there you go. And guess what, y'all? The bow's got to come down. All right, let's get this bow in another position. Okay, got to snip it off. It's too high. Should have gone with the center part when I looked at it. All right, no problem. Let me go ahead and get another zip tie. And this is where the bond wire, the weaving tool comes in, because I had already tightened my bow. So I have got to get it through this other zip tie. And one of the ways you do that is you use this trusty little weaving tool. And you try and pull it through, y'all. Yes, like so. Okay. There you go. And naturally, after all this work, I smashed my bow. So what's new? You know? All right, what we're going to do, y'all, is I'm going to hang it up so I can see, and I'm going to move the camera. That's your best bet. Hang it up and move the camera. All righty, there you go. Let me hang it up, and I'm going to raise you up. How's that? Let's go ahead and raise you up. Whoa! Didn't mean that. Sorry. My hand out the way. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, how's that? Oh, got it. Sorry, did y'all get sick? Y'all didn't plan to go to the, what do you call that? The fair and go on the roller coaster, did you? Ah. All right. Yep, right here. I don't know how I got it up there. All right. Now that I flattened it out, I'll go in and I'll... Okie dokie. Bring it through. Feel it. Okie dokie. And then now that it's up, I'll be able to tell y'all. I know you just love seeing my back. Be able to see alrighty. This through right here. Take it down. I can't do it this way. Can't see the, you know, these grapevines are sturdy, so don't get nervous with them. They're pretty sturdy little boogers. All right, I'm coming. I'm just getting it through here, and I'll stick it back up there. Give me a chance. Oh, come on, Johnny Lynn. Don't you lose this. Y'all like the way I talk to myself? You know what they say. You're either crazy or have money in the bank. Well, guess what, y'all? I must be crazy. Because I spend too much money. And my daughter will attest to that. Okie dokie. Let's flip her over and do it this way. In the middle. It's just easier for me to handle it this way. So, at least we had a beautiful day today, y'all. No rain. Y'all, I thought last week was horrendous. It rained every day. It was just ridiculous. And last week I really didn't feel good. And then I couldn't understand what was wrong. I just felt yuck. Well, then Let me see where the center part is. I keep looking for losing my center. Okay, right here. And I just wasn't feeling good, y'all. And I didn't understand. I would get cold. And so I said, something is wrong. Well, about 4 days later, you know, I thought it was out in my shop. And my shop is in the workshop out in a big metal building we have. And I thought maybe something bit me on the side of my leg. And I said, oh, Lord, it was driving me nuts. It was itching and itching and itching. I couldn't stand it. Well, guess what? I found out what it was yesterday. It's just, it's shingles. Oh, yeah. Johnny Lynn's got shingles. Isn't that lovely? But it's not bad. It's just a mild case. It's about the third time I've gotten it. I keep saying I need, y'all, I can't get the nub of this through. Let me get this through here. And it's the nub that's giving me, the locking part that's giving me fits. Okay. See if I can just bring it through here. You know what? A yellow tool. I got another one because I will find them on the floor. Yep, it's on the floor. I see it. I'm sorry. You know, things go along so smooth and then boom. Needle nose. All right. Here you go. Let's get it through with the needle nose. Okie dokie. Aha, I got it, gang. It's through. Hallelujah. You know, wish I could sing because I know I would say, sing it nice and pretty, but guess what? Y'all don't want to hear that. Okay. Ah, I got it. I didn't hear the zip. Why didn't I hear the zip? Oh, it's not coming off. Nope. Let's see. Did I put it in wrong? Y'all, if this little booger doesn't zip. Okay. Let me see. You know, I just struggle with this little booger. And if this booger doesn't want to zip it, and this little booger doesn't want to zip, let's try it this way. Well, guess what? I'll just kind of see if I can just get it on here and I'll come back. I'm not going to waste y'all's precious time fighting with it. At least this will give you an idea. All right. And y'all have been looking at me fight, huh? That's nice. All righty. Okay, let's put it back up. All right. Y'all, the bow is not in right, but I just wanted to get it in there so you can see where the placement's going to be. The zip tie, I guess, because I was struggling with it. All righty, just like so. And you see how I may have to tack this down or bring a leaf around a leaf. Sometimes you can just kind of bring it around a leaf. You see? What do y'all think? See how easy it is with this garland? And you can place your leaves where you'd like them. And it really comes out nice. Now what I will do, I need to go in and hot glue these in. Like so. I just love this, y'all. Do y'all like it? I gotta hot glue these in. And I think I'm gonna stick, let me see, right here. Alright, now what I do is I go around and I look at all my sides to see what they look like. And also in the inside, you want to make sure that the inside is nice. Now let me just kind of bring this up because this wreath is going to be like this. Let me bring it closer. I never know which way to turn it. There you go. Let me back it up a little bit. Now, I do know that there are spots where I will have to fill in with leaves. Let me show you. You see this here? I don't like this bareness. Let me bring it down. You see how you have some bareness in here? I don't like that. So what I'll do is I'll come in and I'm going to hot glue some extra leaves in here. And what I'll do is I'm going to pick them. And I'm going to put them more on the very outside like so. And we'll do it that way. And then you're not going to have that bareness right in here. Let me show you. You see how we have it here? What we're going to do is I have extra leaves. And I will come in. And I am going to add leaves to this. Like right here. This definitely needs leaves. I'm going to lower you down so that you can see. See, I need leaves in here. And I'll use my pick machine. Let me show you what I'll do. These wires out of my way. Just like so. I take my pick machine and I am going to come in. Yep, then I'm going to pick this. Just like this. Take this leaf, come in, and I'm going to bring, and I am going to pick this in here, just like so, and I am going to put some more leaves in, like so. Hot glue them in with the pick. So therefore you have a little grabbing going on with the pick itself. Just like so. See? And I'm going to need to fill in a little bit more, but I don't want to see all this blank wreath stuff here, okay? I want to fill it in. I want to make sure that it has leaves on the outside, just like so. And let me see, I may need a magnolia. You never know. I may need a magnolia right here by the bow. I think I'll put one here. Let's go ahead and put a magnolia there. Kind of like this magnolia right there. Because it kind of, well, I got that one. It's going to be all right. I just have to fix my bow. And this magnolia, I don't know. I don't need it. I got all my magnolias in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some smaller magnolia leaves that I have, and I am going to intermittently, might use some of these that went with magnolia leaves themselves. Let me show you. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to add these magnolia leaves that went with the actual magnolia itself that I cut off. The reason I'm not doing it, I've got to reattach a zip tie. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to put some magnolia leaves onto the ribbon itself. Just like so, okay? So let me turn this around so y'all can get a good view. And one of these little pieces fell off, which I will put a little hot glue on and reattach right here. There you go. All right, what do y'all think? I do all different types of wreaths, and whimsical wreaths. I don't know what you would call I do farmhouse, but I don't know. This is traditional. This wreath that you see here today, I would call traditional and just typical Southern. And I live just north of New Orleans, y'all. And this is going on a customer's front. She has two front doors, two huge front doors. Now, this grapevine I did get through Sims, and it's a 30-inch grapevine. This isn't an 18, a 20, or a 24. This is a 30-inch. This is a big, big wreath, okay? So, if y'all wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it if you shared my live. And another thing, I do have an Etsy shop. And my Etsy shop is Creative Design. And it does not have the S on it for Etsy. When I went and signed up, sometimes they do this. I could not get the S. So it's Creative Design by JL. And JL is me, Johnnie Lynn. And I'm on Pinterest. I'm on Etsy, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook. Right now, on my Facebook page, y'all, I do have a time that I think most of you can choose from. I'm going to be doing 2 lives from now on during the week, or one on the week and one on the weekend. I would very much appreciate it if you would give me input on what would be the best day and the less hectic for me. Not for me, but for you. And also the time. And the reason I'm saying the time is because you can get your laptop or your iPad or your phone, whatever you use while you're cooking, and you can join me, because I will do it in the afternoon. Usually one will definitely be after 6. So 6, 6:45, 7. I don't like to go much longer than that because I do wear out, okay? But this is what I have for tonight, and I will be making another one just like it. But please, visit my shop. And y'all, I want to thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to say God bless all of you. And I can't thank you enough for joining me. I want to thank you very much. And take care. God bless. And I will see you sometime this week.